Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a great day. I just got in from work and I have been fighting myself. You know, I've been thinking all day about recording this, but I've been trying to tell myself that, oh my God, I'm so tired. I can do this another day. And I'm like, the devil is a liar. So, I know we started reading The Way of the Priestess. Sorry, priestess, my fellow priestess. Um, and we actually stopped at discovering yoga. So today we will be reading Waking Up, and I think it's just two pages and just a quarter page. So we're gonna get into it, and of course, you already know that I have oracle cards for you guys. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your energy is in the right space. Remember, you guys are so powerful. You have so much power inside of you. And I do hope that you recognize it because I am feeling some um kind of energy like for some certain people. Some of you might be having some negative thinking or you're stressing out. But anyway, we're not gonna get into that right now. We're gonna read Waking Up and then we'll go to the next phase. So let's read. Now, this is Sarah. It says, my whole world changed at the age of 24. I was in the second year of my PhD candidacy, and it was a sunny winter's day in Zagreb. I hope I pronounced that right. Zagreb, Croatia, I think that's what it's called. I was there spending a few weeks collecting data for my thesis. This particular day was a Saturday, and I decided to head over to an art museum to get out of research mode and see something different. So, an art museum may be significant for some of you. I know that I love visiting the museum. Actually, I think I should go. It's been a while. I think the last time I went was like, what, last year or early this year? I don't remember. But I really should go. Anyway, as I was walking around the museum, squinting to make sense of the contemporary installations, I felt my phone vibrate in my bag. And when I checked it a few minutes later, I saw that I had a message from my dad. Bad news about Nev. Ring as soon as you can. Nev was my brother. Well, half brother, actually, but that didn't make a difference. Older than me by 9 years, I I idolized him as a child. He was a troubled man, and our whole family history can be summed up as multiple episodes of estrangement, followed by periods of closeness and healing. During his teenage years and 20s, he'd had several run ins with the law, but in recent years, it had seemed that he finally gotten his life straightened out. Okay. So she says he was engaged. He was working in a job that he loved. He was following his calling to create music. Feeling my heart beating in my chest, I rushed as quickly as I could to the exit and found myself a step to sit in. Phone shaking in my hand, I called my parent, but before they even answered, I already knew. During the call, I learned that he had died from an accidental drug overdose at a party on a canal boat, surrounded by fear and confusion. 33 years old and gone. I'm so sorry about your brother, Sarah. This was the only time in my entire life I have ever witnessed my dad cry. I was numb with shock. To me, this felt like the kind of thing that had happened to other people, not to me, not to my family. I flew back to England to be with my parents and my younger brother, Tom, the same day. I don't remember anything about that journey other than the fact that I deeply wished that someone at the airport, anyone, would come and hug me as I waited for my flight. All I wanted was all I wanted in that moment was the comfort of a stranger's embrace. No one met my gaze. I can only imagine when you are sad and all you just want is just a hug, or you just need someone to be there at that time and it's nobody, like it's literally just you. Like, I can only imagine how she felt at that time. Or if you are in that kind of situation right now, I can only imagine like how you are feeling right now. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. I spent the following 3 weeks at my family home, and it was incredibly hard. I wanted to sleep and never wake up, but I couldn't. I knew I had to be strong. I had to be the strong one because everyone else seemed to be falling apart. My mother was in shock. My dad couldn't even bring himself to arrange the funeral. I took on the responsibilities during that week that I was not ready for. I simply did what I had to do. As the days went by, we were able to slowly piece together what had happened. The toxicology reports showed that it was a legal high that had killed him. And as we spoke to his friends and fiancé, we learned that Nev had had a ketamine addiction. The tragedy was that he had been clean for almost a year. I'd had no idea. I felt so stupid and so naive. The next few weeks were agony. Grief is a powerful force to be reckoned with. And if you haven't been prepared for it, which I hadn't, it knocks you to the ground. Let me tell you something about grief. I don't think, well, I may be wrong, but in my world, I don't think I like ever be prepared for grief. It's like it just hit me and I find myself in a situation where I have to grieve. Okay, where I had to grieve. Where I had to grieve. I don't think you prepare yourself for that. I think it just hits you and you just have to be strong and go through that process and grieve and just it's just crazy. Sometimes you just feel like why is it you? And you know what's worse is how it's like the universe know that you're strong. You always pick yourself up, and you will not let that situation to make you a bad person. You will only learn from that situation and gain more wisdom from that situation. That's even like the should I call it the advantage or the disadvantage of being a highly spiritual person, a high priestess? You know what I mean, in our world. It's like they know that you're going to alchemize that situation. You're not gonna let it make you a bad person. You're gonna move on from that situation. You're gonna learn from that situation. You're gonna gain wisdom from that situation. It's crazy because now things just happen. Anyway, I had two choices: continue to suppress or deeply feel. Let me tell you, oh my god, I felt that in my soul. So I can be so nonchalant, right? Um, recently, and when I say recently, I can say maybe like 4 or 5 months. Like, I've found myself in situations where I told myself, no, I have to sit down with my emotions. I have to feel my emotions because I tell you something, I know just how to sweep my emotions, like literally away and just detach from them. And I think that's what I thought because I don't know where it just comes back to bite me in my butt, right? Or in my butt, whatever. So I've learned to actually sit with my emotions and just, learn from it. And this I felt in my soul. And I know that there are other people who can feel this as well. Anyway, we're almost done. It says, she says, and so I gave myself over to the process. I dived headfirst into messy grief. I let the pain come, wave after wave, before there was deeper wisdom inside of me whispering, "This will be your liberator." And it was, yeah, what did I say? Literally what I said. This is it. Like, it's like the universe knows that we're going to learn from this. We're going to make use of this in a good way. We're not going to let it change us. We're not going to let it turn us to be a bad person. We just make it a stepping stone to greatness. Anyway, so we're on the last paragraph. So within 10 months, I was reborn. Not only had the pain of grief taught my numb and closed heart out to feel, but through its transformative energy, I had no choice but to face the truth I had been scared to confront, that I was not living in alignment with my soul purpose and it was time to make changes. Hmm. I felt that because this is speaking to me, because this has been my life, most especially this year 2024. Guys, I cannot tell you how this speaks to me, and I know that there are other people that can relate to this. I just had to take a deep breath. Okay. So on the next episode, we will continue with the next one is Thailand. I have not read it either. So we're gonna go to the oracle cards now. By the way, guys, thank you for reading with me and your patience with me. Um, you know, this is my second time doing this with you guys, and I am so happy about it. I'm so happy that I literally just got in from work, right? And even though I've been fighting all day to like just rest and not do anything, I, I still felt called to do this. And I wouldn't listen to that voice like saying, "Don't do it, just rest and maybe watch TV." But I'm happy to do this. I can always watch TV later. All right, so here I have a few cards for you. I'm just gonna start with the things that you have to surrender. Um, I'm gonna start with surrender low self-esteem. It says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any any remnants of low self-esteem. You are high priestesses. We will not allow any spirit of low self-esteem around us. You are a queen. You are an empress. You have the power inside of you. Those should be um those words should be your affirmations like every day. I am powerful. I am an empress. I am a high priestess. I hold so much power inside of me. I am in control of my life. Okay? You tell yourself that you are who you are, not what other people are. We have different stories, we have different purpose in this life. So no, you will not compare yourself with anybody, whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm also speaking to myself, okay? This is not just me speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself. So yeah, you will not like compare yourself to other people. If you're doing something, even if you're posting online and you're getting one like or one views or one view or one like or one view or whatever, just tell yourself like that's the only person that needs to receive the message and they got it. Tell yourself that, and that's what I've been doing with myself lately as well with posting and stuff. I just tell myself, as long as it gets to whoever needs to see this, I'm fine. All right. So the next one says to surrender to effortlessness. As I mentioned, You are an empress. You are the high priestess. Everything comes to you effortlessly. You don't go after things, they come to you. So you need to surrender to that. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. You are not meant to force things. Okay? You are not meant to force anything. Everything is supposed to flow to you, like come to you effortlessly. Surrender to worry. Sorry, surrender worry. Do not be worried. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Let me tell you, when I tell you spirit be guiding us, when I tell you spirit be guiding us, I am not playing. I am not. I I have, so I used to be so, I mean, I'm still kind of stubborn, but like not blindly stubborn the way I used to. When I say I used to be stubborn, where I would do things my way, even though I know, like, even though spirit is saying no, you're not gonna do that. You're not. I don't. I want you to do the things this way, and I'm telling myself, okay. For example, before I wasn't gonna. Before I wouldn't do this reading tonight. Do you know why? Because even throughout the day, that spirit has been calling me to do this reading. I'm telling myself, I can always do this reading another day. Okay. So normally before, I would just convince myself that I'll do it another day, and then another day comes, I'll do it another day. But I'm not there anymore. I still brought my stubborn head here to do this reading. And that's what I'm saying when I tell you that when you let go of you leading yourself and letting spirit lead you, you will do everything the right way. Okay? Surrender to negative thinking. I told you guys I'm having a kind of feeling that some people are letting their thoughts have control over them. They're letting their thoughts literally be in control and letting them have negative thoughts. Now is not a time. Your mind is magnetic. Whatever you tell your mind, see, that's the thing about the law of attraction, affirmation. Like, that's the crazy thing about how powerful your mind is. I keep telling you, you are powerful. You have to let this negative thinking go. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on let me on positive affirmation. My mind, I overthink. I mean, I'm better now, but like compared to how I used to overthink. But like now I'm better because when I start even having negative thoughts, I immediately like overcome those negative thoughts with positive thinking. And I start thanking God for the good things in my life, for what I've achieved, for how I've overcome so many things. So I'm just, kind of telling you the things that I do. I stay grounded as well. I exercise. I do a lot of yoga, Pilates. I sometimes do cardio. I do a lot of strength training. Anything to just help me stay grounded. Um, see, I have so many plants here. I know you cannot see all of them, but I have a whole shelf of like all of the here. The old place is filled with plants. And yeah, that's another way I connect with nature. When I'm not able to like go into nature, I have my little nature here. So I stay grounded. This one is important. You need to surrender stress. Okay, I know you can't really see this, but you need to surrender stress. It says take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you have built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. This is the second take a deep breath card I got for you guys today. So you might want to look into that. All right. So to my creators, to my creators, let's look into this. Um, this one is for you guys. The first card is co-create. This is another deck, by the way. So it is co-create, and of course, that's why I said my creators. And this is you being creative. Being in tune with your creative side. You know, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. I am I don't think people understand that manifestation is kind of like an art. Like it's you being creative and envisioning, um letting your creative side envision things for you, and you trying to literally manifesting it into life, into fruition. So let me read it for you. It says, "You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of the day via your thoughts." What did I tell you guys? Literally, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet, you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individual. It's of your own individually, blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you are aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co created, only beauty and grace results. Prepared to be amazed. Prepared to be amazed. As long as you bring your reality to life by imagining, envisioning, intentions, let your intuition guide you. So I want to read the relationship message. It says, "Connections of the art serves to inspire you, opening up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by the experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty." Hmm, Look at that. My dears, do not close your heart. Let me tell you something. I I would tell myself I shouldn't be the one preaching "do not close your heart" with how much I have been through with. But even though my intentions will always be genuine, and I know like how much I've had to go through, I would tell myself I shouldn't be preaching that and I would get a pass. But honestly, my heart is open. I just think I'm not. I don't know how to explain it, but my heart is always open, and I'm just telling you to do that as well. So prosperity message, flashes of inspiration give rise. I don't know why the light is doing that, but maybe it's a confirmation. But anyway, I'm not sure if you guys can see my light doing that, but I don't know. It's not something that it does like that. But anyway, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success. When you receive this message, you are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Reveal its vastness. So protection message is you are trying too hard to create. So this one is if you're feeling like um So this one is if you're feeling like you're doing so much but you're not getting anything out of it. This is for you. You're trying so hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration that means the drawing in of the divine guidance. You must tap into spirit and not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that if you're having a creative block, all right, I know that I said maybe you're not getting anything from it, which is kind of like, but anyway, if you're having a creative block, you may be trying to do this on your own, but they're telling you to call on your guides to help you. Two heads are better than one. Call on them to help you, and you will find it easy to do this. Time to go is the next card, which is on 45. So 45 may be significant, 40 may be significant as well. So let me see what it says. But we already know what time to go is. Time to go literally, I think it's straightforward. I think it's saying, you letting go of something or walking away from an environment or a situation or something that doesn't align with you anymore. But let's go ahead and rate 45, 45. All right. So, time to go. It says endings. See, endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. Literally, it doesn't align with you anymore. So you're being called to walk away from it. You are at the end of this is the oracle's message right away. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on. It's time to move on to the next experience and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Literally, can you hear that? Now, this is a relationship message, and you will know if this is for you. Okay, you will know if this is for you, and this will not apply to everyone. It's over, or at the very least, the form this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost. Although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract, it is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginning. If you want something deeper, walk away. That was so deep. That was so deep. And what's even deeper is saying that if you love something, walk away. If it comes back, it's yours. If it does not, then it never was. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so the prosperity message. This message is clear. The path you have been on with your work, creative project, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find the success you desire by continuing with what is now in front of you. This is this is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. Hmm. I hope you guys can hear this. It is time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You have finished your task and can rest assured that this ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You have done all you can. Now trust that spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life and remember that when you close one door, another opens. That one is for a fact, and I know that. When one door closes, another door opens. And that's a fact. That's a fact that cannot be denied. Okay? Um, so if you are working on a project, or if you have just finished a project, or if you're, you know, in a kind of business and you just feel like, this is it, but you're not sure if you should continue investing in that or taking risks, stepping in the unknown. This is a message for you to end it. You will know this. You let your intuition guide you. You know when something is meant for you. You know when a message is meant for you. So just take it as it resonates. So, protection message, even if it appears that you have reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You are in a situation that will resurface again later. So consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to the fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. The spirit loves you. Trust that. Your spirit loves you. God loves you. Your guides love you. That is so powerful. Just know that you haven't, you know, lost anything. You will gain everything back. Okay? And it's so crazy. This is another deck that is talking about movement and action again that I just pulled. It's the Shaolin Master, and it says be graceful in movement and action. I'm gonna open that and read it for you, but before I do, I just think it's talking about you being graceful, you moving gracefully. If you find yourself having to move on from any situation, if you find yourself having to let go of something. They want you to handle this gracefully. And I think that's what it's talking about. But I am trying to get to the page now. We're almost there. We're there. All right. So it says be graceful in movement and action. I don't know why the light is doing that, guys. Anyway, it says slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shaolin master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtly because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You two are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. See what I was telling you? It's literally telling you to move gracefully, which I've always done, even though it hurts sometimes because you're like, I just want to be petty. I just want to do crazy things, but it's not even worth my peace. It's not worth that. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna exchange my peace of mind for anything. See the level of which I'm at peace right now. I don't play with my peace of mind. I don't care. So I'm gonna always choose moving gracefully, even if it hurts. Okay. So this is an extended message. You are being guided to flow like water, flow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtly, move with subtly and grace. Okay. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. Your guys are telling you it's time to go, but it's time to go gracefully. It's time for you to move gracefully. Don't cause any drama, okay? Don't try to, you know, move on in a, I don't know, loudly. Just move on slowly, gracefully, and even the situation you're moving gracefully from, be it a person, most especially a person, when they see that you are not in that chaotic energy, they know not to bring it near you. They know that you are an empress, you're a high priestess, you are not to be messed with, and you will set your boundaries as well as you take yourself out of that situation. But your guys want you to do that gracefully. All right, my high priestesses, that is all I have for you guys tonight. I hope that someone finds this helpful. I hope that mm, you were touched tonight. Um, Feel free to subscribe because I'm gonna keep doing this often. I know I'm about to feel good now after recording this because I've been battling all day between my mind and spirit. Okay, so it's been like I'm just gonna rest, and spirit is like, no, you have to do this. So I gave into spirit. All right. So I'm gonna feel good after this. Um, don't forget to subscribe as well. We're gonna do this all the time, and also leave me comments on what you think about this. Also, if you have any questions as well, you can leave them in the comments. I always respond to comments. Okay. Um, or if you have something to add to this, or if it's something that you guys want me to change about this, or something that you want me to add to this, let me know. I'm happy to do that. That's why we're here. And what does it profit me if I do not listen to the high priestess? What? Like, come on. It doesn't profit me because we never know it all. So we have to listen to other people to get, ideas as well. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night because it's night here. It's literally like 7:50 right now. And happy holidays, guys! Oh my god, I love the holidays. Um, Even though sometimes I'm still like working and can't even travel down to go to like see family and stuff. But I still love the holiday, by the way. So I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. And of course, I will be back again with this. I don't know if I should call it. Yeah, it's actually reading because we read. And by the way, the book we read earlier was the Way of the Priestess, and it's by Sarah Coxon. I know it's like kind of upside down right now because of how it looks. But as I mentioned, this is not a promo or anything. Sarah doesn't know me. I don't know Sarah. I just think this is a really good book to you know, just help with the journey. And I just didn't want to keep this all to myself. I also want to share it with people like you as well. Because that's our purpose on here, to help other people with their journey and also help ourselves continue to grow as we journey through this. All right, guys, this is where I stop talking. I hope you guys take care. I hope you continue to protect that perfect energy of yours. In anything you do, make sure you protect your energy, protect your peace of mind. Do not let anyone come to try to steal your joy. Never. We don't do that over here. All right, my guys. Peace out. And take care right away.